Yeah, man, I just want to take this opportunity, man. I seen there's been a lot of online reviews online about the Yeezus and the fucking new J. Cole Born Center. First off, I just want to say, the first J. Cole album to me, it was mediocre. I really didn't listen to the whole album. I'm not even going to front. I'm really biased when it comes to my music. I'm really a purist. Plus I was a little jealous, but anyways, just keeping it real. But dude is definitely very nice. Dude is like at least top 3 in the world right now. Hove, Yeezus, then J. Cole, and Fabulous at number 4 right now. I mean, he hasn't really dropped nothing yet. Maybe Losa's Way 2 will put him maybe at number 2 behind Hove, in my opinion. But the new Yeezus, Jesus fucking Christ, this thing is a masterpiece. This thing has me back like I'm in a fucking time machine or something, man. Like I'm like in fucking 2099-5 or some shit with these beats, man. And then how Yeezus just swagged it out on this shit. I mean, this shit was a gift to the world, man. So anything less than a fucking, a A100, 100 plus, like maybe this might be like back in elementary school, like a fucking, 100 plus 6, you know what I'm saying? Extra points from the teacher and shit, you know what I mean? Like, shit was a classic. But this Born Center, Jesus fucking Christ, goddamn J. Cole went ham on this shit. J. Cole elevated his game to a whole nother level, and I mean, you can't do nothing but respect the man. I mean, he's a fucking animal. The lyrics, I mean, just the controversy that's gonna be stirred up over this album, just how real he kept it, I just can't wait for the Holy Grail. I'm just so excited to hear what Hove's talking about. Everyone knows that's my guy, you know what I mean? Biggie, then Hove, that's my 2 favorite rappers of all time. So, you know what I mean? I've been trying to get down with The Rock ever since fucking DJ Clue called me and told me I could put the fucking Rock sign on my mixtapes and shit as long as I fucking got Don DeMarco on my intro and shit. So, it's kind of been a dream ever since then. You know what I mean? I feel like I've evolved as an artist, and I feel like I can really contribute in a lot of different ways or whatnot. And I'm like just doing this review right now because this fucking Yeezus in this Born Center, this shit is A100 shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, to me, J. Cole's first album, I mean, it won't, he was young. I'm 31, so I understand, the evolution of the skills wasn't quite there yet. But I feel like he's like leaped in bounds right now. I feel like he's like better than Tupac already off 2 albums. Tupac had a lot of duds to me. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like I'm ahead of my time. I feel like I'm like ahead of Eminem right now, considering like my first effort on the album, Storm of the Century, the 13-track masterpiece featuring DJ Cassius Clay on the outro. Desert Storm all day. That's my G's. Big up to DJ Cassius Clay. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the, when I went up to New York, he was like the nicest dude I met. He kept it 100 with me the whole time. A lot of other people was kind of trying to carry him and shit and acting a little Hollywood, but that's understandable. You know what I mean? New York's fast-paced city. Niggas is hustling and bustling and some more shit. But I feel like I'm ahead of him right now. He dropped that Affinit as his first album, and I feel like my shit is just like leaps and bounds past that. Like it's like a fucking, you know what I mean? Not even comparable. But so I'm ready to see what I do on my second one, because I know on his second one he sold 10 million. So I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. I'm shooting for at least 13 million. You know what I'm saying? Holla.